Welcome back. It's the end of the first quarter of 2022 at the time I'm recording this, and at the time this goes live as well, I should say. I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to give a bit of an update as to how this year has gone so far, both a little bit on a personal level, but more how the channel has gone and what you can expect from this channel moving forward as well. As you know, I'm currently in Bangkok, which is very different from Sydney if you want to do landscape photography, in that there's not that much landscape when you're in Bangkok. There's lots of cityscape options, there's lots of street photography options, but if you wanted to go out and take photos of the beaches like I did in Phuket or in parts of Sydney, without a car is not the easiest job in the world, because even by car, just to get to the beach, looking at least a 2-hour drive each way. And so until you get a car, doing something like that is not too easy. As landscape photography is what I enjoy doing most, and it's a bit of a struggle to do it right now, it does require me to branch out and try a few other photography genres. That's exactly what's going to happen moving forward. There is going to be more street photography coming up. Granted, I have only done the one episode so far, but I do promise that there will be more coming. But there will also be more cityscape photography coming out, where it will be similar to how I went out to take photos of the Harbour Bridge in Sydney or did a walk around Barangaroo. Except here, I'm going to try and find something that's more Thai-based or Thai-centric, so to speak, than what I was in Sydney. So instead of just finding nice buildings to get sunsets of, it'll be finding nice, cool temples to show you around. That way, if you were ever here in Bangkok for a day or a couple days or a week, whatever the case may be, you have an idea of the sorts of places you can go if you are interested in seeing some of the temples that are scattered around the city, as there are literally hundreds of them. You could probably see a new temple every day for a year and not have seen all of them. That's how many we've got. So that means that this channel is going to be expanding a bit, or a lot, depending on your perspective. And there will continue to be the other videos that I've done so far as well, such as the gear reviews like last week's 15 to 35 review after having it for about 5 months now, or tutorials on how I've edited my photos so that you can see how I got it from the raw image to the final image. That way, if you have a similar one or you just want to learn a new editing technique, then you can apply these techniques to your photos as well. So I will be expanding to do more cityscape and street photography, as well as some of the locations around Bangkok. Like one location that's definitely coming up is the Grand Palace, so that you can see the sorts of places that Bangkok has. And this may also expand into other parts of Thailand as well, depending on, personal commitments that come up, and if I can fit in the time to travel around Thailand to show you other parts at the same time. It all depends on how everything goes, which again, we have to wait and see. But you can also expect to see some product photography videos coming out as well. So by that I mean I'll actually take you behind the scenes so you can see how I get the product ready to have its photo taken, how I've set up the lighting, how I've set up the camera settings, and then also the raw and the final image, so that if it's something that you were interested in, if there's any mistakes I make along the way, at least you can learn from them so that you don't make the same mistakes I have, so that you can save some time out of it. And depending on the product, I may even make a few videos out of it. So not just a product photo, but a product video, like a marketing style sort of video that you can use on social media sort of thing. Which ones we'll do, well, it'll depend on the product itself. I'm still planning all of that out, but it's definitely something that will be coming. So if you want to make sure you don't miss out on any of that, hit that subscribe button so that you will definitely be aware of it. And the only thing I'll say is that bear in mind, cityscape, especially street and product photography, these are all brand new genres for me. These are photography genres I've only ever dabbled in. I haven't really put that much effort into like I am about to do. So it's going to be a learning curve for me, but at least my goal out of it is that I can show you what I've done, and if there are any mistakes, I'll let you see them so that you can learn from my mistakes so that you don't make them as well. Because that way it saves you time, you can become a better photographer out of it, and we can all learn at the same time as well. So it's hopefully going to be a win-win situation out of that. But effectively, that's what's going to happen over the next few months to potentially a year. We'll have to wait and see exactly what things happen. And I hope it's going to be enjoyable, and I hope that you'll enjoy it too. So if you do want to see what comes up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tick that little bell so you get that notification when a new video comes out. I don't want to promise what's coming up next week yet, purely because I'm not 100% sure myself. And there's just so many things going on between now and next week that I've got to try and see what I can schedule in as well. There's literally, okay, not literally, figuratively speaking, there is a lot going on, If there are any particular parts of Bangkok, like any particular temples or touristy sites that you like to see, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and fit in a video of them for you so that you can see what there is nowadays after the whole COVID mess has been going on. But I'll leave it there for now, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one.